Well, hey everyone, not Dan here. And before we close out for the year and head off on our separate ways for the summer, I wanted to give you one final lesson. Yesterday, as one of my classes was over, a student of mine handed me a letter, said goodbye, and then walked out of the room. I want to read to you guys from the letter that he gave me. Now, I'm not going to say his name or anything like that, but I want you to listen to the words of this. He says, "Where do I start? This was my first year in this district, so it was very hard for me to get comfortable with anybody since I was the new kid. But since the first day of school, I had a feeling that you would end up being a cool teacher, and you were. You were always kind and courteous with me, even though I had some trouble in chemistry, but I somehow managed to pass every 6 weeks, and that wouldn't be possible without your help. You put so much effort into teaching us each unit and lesson by offering tutoring, by posting videos on a constant basis, and uploading the live streams. I come from a school in another district that I personally thought was terrible. The teachers I had would give up if students were disruptive, and they would stop teaching every time there was a problem in the classroom. But what amazed me was that you never did that. Although we gave you a hard time sometimes, or all the time, you always cared about us and wanted to teach us. No teacher I have met has ever put their time and effort into teaching their students and making them smarter like you have. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for caring, thank you for your help, and thank you for not giving up. Even though chemistry isn't my best grade, it's still a class I will never forget and will always remember, and that couldn't have happened without you. So once again, thank you." So I wanted to share that with you guys, not just because I wanted you to hear, ooh, what an awesome teacher I am, but because this right here is the most sincere and heartfelt thank you note that I have ever received. You can't help but hear the humility and the sheer gratitude when you hear these words. And so I want to leave you with one final lesson, and it comes from this right here. Don't ever take anybody for granted. You see, right now, while you guys are in high school, you have a support group, a group of adults who have willingly decided to stick with you and to help you out and to support you. But once you get out into the world, that goes away. And quite honestly, in the eyes of the world, you really aren't all that special. And so it's very rare to find somebody who's willing to get down on your level and to help you out. So you persevere, you do your best, and you make success out of whatever trials that come along. But always be on the lookout for that one person who is willing to be with you. And how do you do that? With this, with humility and gratitude. Never pass up an opportunity to say thank you to someone who has decided to take time out of their lives and get down on their hands and knees in the mud with you to pick you up, clean you off, and to help you make your dreams come true. And if you don't learn anything else from me, because quite honestly, once you're done with chemistry, you're done with chemistry. But this right here, humility, gratitude, just saying thank you, that is something that will help you for the rest of your life. And so that is my final lesson to you. I want to thank you guys for following me on this journey throughout this year, the first year of this YouTube channel. Please stick around. I've got a whole lot of other stuff planned for the summer, and obviously then for the next school year. For example, I'm actually going to be helping a good friend of mine who goes by the name of Uncle Book I am co-producing his album this summer, so hopefully you'll stick around for some of the vlog action that will happen as we record his album and we piece it all together. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So stick around for that. So I will leave you off with actually one of my own music videos, just a brief little clip from the very end. It's from a song that I wrote called "It's Hard to Say Goodbye." So with that, I will say, remember, I'm not Dan, and neither are you. Check you later.